Not that I would anyway, but so I then go and meet Mike Pence, see him, have a quick chat, and then carry on with the tour of the White House. Mike Pence, I believe, mentioned to the National Security Advisor, Ambassador Robert O'Brien, and says, "Hey, that guy, Chris Craighead, is in the White House." And the NSA is like, I definitely want to speak to him. So the Secret Service got a phone call again. You got to bring him back into the West Wing. Ambassador O'Brien wants to speak to him. So then they send me into Ambassador O'Brien. What a great guy. Super bright. But the great thing about Ambassador Robert O'Brien is not only is he bright, but he's super pleasant as well. So he's, again, I keep on saying laser focused. You loads, as a national security advisor should do. He was talking to me about situations going on. What do you think about this? What was your issue? We here, there, then. So I had a really good chat with him for about, I think it was about 45 minutes, which is some going for a man of who I am to speak to someone like that in the White House and the busy people. And then he's talking, and he's like, "Have you spoke to POTUS yet?" And I'm like, "So that's the President of the United States." And I'm like, "No." He goes, "Well, I know he wants to chat to you. Right, let's go." And I'm like, "It's a whirlwind. This is like a whirlwind." So he stands up, "Come on, let's go." Out through the Secret Service, like, "Oh, Chris, this way." And he's like, "No, Ambassador Bryan, no, we're just going to see POTUS." And they're like, "All right, this is getting big." So then we move through past the receptionist. And then they say, "Just wait in here." So I'm in this room, and they say, "Just wait here." And they go into another door, and I can hear voices inside. So inside now, there would be, basically that room is the president's private study. And I'm in this room just kicking my heels by myself. And as I said to you last night, I think I've got the dubious honour of being the only person who's been in the Oval Office who didn't know he was in the Oval Office. So, so I'm in the Oval Office and don't realise I'm in the Oval Office by myself. The door opens, I hear some talking and stuff, and then and in there is, and then I walk in and I'm met by President Trump. And he looks at me, walks over, puts his hand out, and the first thing he says to me is, "Thank you for saving American lives."
Is that the first person that thanked you from a high-ranking government position?
Yes. Well, no. In person, yes. Immediately after the incident, there was a government minister from UK phoned me up and sent me a letter. That was it.
Nobody from your own country.
No,
personally came up to you.
People from the army.
To thank you for what you did.
People from the army. People from like members of the military, members of any of the diplomats in Kenya did, but no one outside that, and no one ever has since either.
Wow.
And but President Trump, he was, "Thank you for saving American lives," which, if you don't, you can. We chatted about a lot of other stuff, but if you think, if you just park all your opinion or whatever, think about that. I went into that private study. There was no media there. The British government didn't know about it. So in theory, there's absolutely no gain whatsoever for the president. No gain at all.
Mm-hmm.
But he took time out to thank me for saving Americans. Something to think about. Something to acknowledge, I'd say. Yeah, and then we left, and then I got shown around the Oval Office by Ambassador O'Brien and things, and then that was that.